What's up, gangsters? Okay, so we got a few things to think about today. For one, the treasure hunt ends tomorrow, and I only get 4 more chests, okay? I want to get a legendary chest. Is that too much for a brother to ask? I have been getting dicked by all the chests. I keep getting common. Guess what? Common. Hello? What? Why would you call me and then hang up? Why would you call me? You called me. Oh man, we're gonna pop out a little bevy. God, this is actually pretty fucking hard to open. Oh, who came up with this lid? Why is it so hard to? Here we go, baby. Oh, we're drinking the Big K Citrus Drop, and/or also known as Poor People Sprite. Fellas, we're down bad. Please subscribe. Your boy wants to be able to afford Sprite. Anyway, on the topic of having very bad expenses right now, let's go spend $100. Got a little code AJ, please. Everybody, use code AJ, please, please. Just rip off the band-aid. Boom. Look at me. Oh, no, fuck. I should have used the Supercell store. I should have used the Supercell store. Everyone commented that I should use the Supercell store. And I only remember this the second I finished the transaction. That's great. Anyway, we're gonna... Okay, sorry, it was taking too long. All right, I think I should have enough to max this dude out. I don't really care about that lady. Man, why he looks so mean? This guy looks like my coworker. My coworker is mean as hell, and he looks exactly like this guy, bro. I would show a photo of him because he literally looks exactly the same. Whatever, I'll do you too. Ooh. Okay, damn, how much higher do you go? Oh my god, you're eating up all my gems. Okay. All right, well, with 418 gems, I have officially already lost all the money I spent. God damn it. All right, so with that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get these guys to use? Oh, that's a really handy button. Yeah, keep assigned to there. Oh my god, look at him saving so much time. My $100 already feels like it's paying right off. And for you, I guess do that. Yeah, go finish that up. Now what? All right, next on my list, what do we need to upgrade? I would make a progress base, but yeah, I can't. All right, so this should help narrow it down a little bit. On this side, I have everything that I still need to upgrade, so there's that. And on this side, I have everything that I don't need to upgrade, which is nothing. So we got a lot to pick from. All right, I guess we probably should prioritize the new building. So I guess let's just throw it all on this thing. Boom. 12 days. Now we're gonna go use this rune of gold I have. A little spending spree bit. Oh, no. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. Are you serious? Well, now we have 50 extra gems. Let's try this again. That is so bad. I cannot believe I did that. All right, anyway, with whatever we have left now, why don't we dump it onto this thing, I guess? We're gonna go lose all of our geared up towers. Okay, whatever. That thing looks pretty sick. Also 12 days. God damn, bro. And then why don't we go upgrade the hero hall, I guess? That looks like a pretty good start. Now, also, there are these hero equipment things. I've been told to get both of these. I cannot afford either of those right now, and I don't think I want to spend more money than I already have today. So stay tuned in a future episode for that. For now, I guess why don't we upgrade our Barbarian King, and we'll switch and try out this Minion Prince. All right, great. And yeah, now we're broke. I guess we'll upgrade one of these walls and one of those walls. Beautiful. Now we're really broke. And with that out of the way, we can now start the journey to getting the legendary chest. I'm sure this is gonna go great. God, I hate this game so much. Are you serious? Another common chest. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. If this is not a legendary, my life is worthless. Oh? No. Oh my god, they teased me so bad. What is it? And that's the treasure event. Yay! Man, this whole chest event has made me so sad. Made me so sad that I literally just logged off. I was like, all right, fuck this. I'm done with this for the day. It's the next day, and I realized now, oh, a little glowy ore for free, no big deal. I realized that I have a bunch of raid medals that I don't ever do anything with. I'm just trying to see if there's anything important to buy. Look how fat my cat is. Look how fat. What is she doing? Like, she just comes, and immediately I just started recording, and she just comes and lays down right in front of my iPad. Oh, come on, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Dude, everyone has the same roof as me. Oh my, I'm not cool or unique. Let's do that one. And then for the ground, I'm feeling like we're gonna do a little. We got a fence. You know, we're kind of like a cabin in the woods, right? Our house has been renovated, baby. We are the cabin in the woods. Please comment down below what I should be using my raid metals on, because I really just have no clue. I don't really know what else to talk about for the rest of this video, so I think I'm gonna tell you guys a really dumb story of mine. All right. My sister's graduating high school soon, and I had to go back to my old high school. And you know, I was just reliving the glory years, baby. I was talking to the freshmen to see if I still had that dog in me, you know. That's a joke, all right? But yeah, dude, well, it's not a joke, because I did have to go back to my old high school, and it was kind of weird. But really, wait, how did that not take down the single target inferno? That's like the only thing I wanted that to go for. All right, we're gonna send in minion prints to go in there like swimwear. Oh, I didn't even need to. Look at my, okay, well, that was just a wasted minion prints. But anyway, it was not a joke. I had to go back to my old high school, and I was reliving a different type of glory days, all right? I was reliving my speeding glory days. I used to be a maniac in the car, all right? I don't really know why I was. I think I just was, you know, just a stupid kid. That's usually where all my stories end up on, is just like, yeah, I used to do this thing because I'm just stupid. It's kind of ironic that I used to be really like big into going like speeding in my car, because I have an old video on my channel, it's not even that old, where I was just complaining about people who speed. Because look, I'm reformed, I'm recovered, I got through rehab. I think speeding is quite possibly one of the dumbest things to do, because it doesn't save you any time. It only puts you and others at risk. And if you get caught speeding, you're just gonna lose money. Why would you speed? I'll be going through a merge. All right, maybe okay. This might get a little boring for people who aren't American drivers, but I gotta complain. I'll be going through like a merge section on my drive, and someone will speed up to like 70 miles an hour to get in front of me and merge in front of me, and then he's just one car in front of me. So we get to the same place at the same time. And I'm like, why did you have to be a dick and speed up to 70 miles an hour to go do that when we're still going to arrive at the same place at the same time? Whew, sorry guys, that really grinds my gears. I'm totally turning into a geezer. Like my YouTube channel has turned into me complaining about the younger generation. But all that to say, these people are driving like maniacs, but I should not be able to say anything, because that was me. That was me. And to tell you about it, I'm going to tell you a little story. You see, I had just gotten my license in high school. I was a senior because I got my license at the age of 17 because I procrastinate very badly. And I had just gotten my license. I was in a relationship. I timed the drive from my girlfriend's house to my house, and it was a 22-minute drive, which is fine. It's fine to time that. But there was a little problem. You see, I'm a competitive person at heart. I mean, number 3 finished global in the builder base. Clearly, I have plenty of time to devote my life to meaningless accomplishments. So I started kind of sweating out driving back to from my girlfriend's house. Like I would start timing it. And dude, it got really out of hand, all right? You see, I was really big into Trackmania for a little bit. I never actually played it, but I would watch like the YouTubers who did. And so as a result, I was like, yeah, I think I know a thing or two about how to drive correctly, you know? Which obviously, again, I didn't. I really just want to make sure everyone knows I do not still think of things this way. Sometimes I get scared when I tell these stories about how just fucking stupid I used to be, that people are going to be like, wow, he must still be that type of person. Like, no, brother, I'm not, please. I'm reformed. But yeah, I was not reformed at this period of time, so I was just going nuts, all right? So I was watching Trackmania a bit, so I kind of knew some of the terminology, some of the lingo. I would start timing my splits while I'm driving. Okay, so it was a 22-minute drive to get from my house to my girlfriend's house, and or vice versa, right? Because I was always at her house. You know, that's really how it usually ends up in a relationship, is like the dude, at least in my experience, it always ends up being, I'm going to drive to your house and then drive back to my house. Yeah, I don't care I'm spending a just boatload of money on gas. I love driving. I love driving. I hate driving. But yeah, you know, I'm the man in the relationship, so I'm out there just driving my heart out. It got to the point, though, where I started being super excited to leave my girlfriend's house because I could go do another run. I literally referred to everything in speedrunner terminology, which is how you know something is really, really not okay. If you're doing a task like driving and you're using terms like bad RNG when there's a deer, you're definitely thinking about it the wrong way. But you know me, I had to just totally sweat it out. So I started going nuts, dude, pushing some limits, taking what I thought, I would even like sit there and plan out what I consider to be good lines. Like, I was sweating out it so hard, which is really, really not only embarrassing, but also just scary. Like, you should not refer to anything when it comes to driving in speedrunner terminology. Those should be the last terms you think of when you're driving. But not me. I was trying to figure out how to do the best splits, take the best lines, and get the perfect run with the best RNG. No random cars, no deer, no nothing, baby. And one day I finally got it. I got from her house to my house in 11 minutes. Oh man, that's really embarrassing for me to say out loud because that is way too fast to do a 22-minute drive. I left one army camp up. Can the queen get all the way across the base in time to do this? Wow, she's actually booking it. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Oh, I don't know. How many shots did she get on it? Yes! Yes! I remember the night I got that perfect run. Again, I'm referring to this in like speedrunner terminology, which I do agree is not good. But anyway, I remember the night I was so excited to leave. I was like, my girlfriend was trying to say goodnight to me. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. I gotta go, bro. It's time to hit the grind. It's time to just get nuts on this drive. And I just booked it the whole way. There were no cars. There was nothing. And I went way too fast, and I got the perfect run. And then I think I even did the math of it, like how fast do I need to go in order to have actually done this? And I figured out how fast I was going. Was like, oh man, I gotta maybe take this a little bit more seriously, you know, like this is me driving. Obviously I did not, and I paid for it, baby. I paid for it pretty hard, almost. Basically, one night your boy was driving, hitting his clips, and it was another one of those nights. I felt like I had some pretty good RNG going, you know, not many cars out. I hadn't seen any deer. I was just having a good run, you know. It was a good time. I felt pretty solid about it. But on my drive, out of nowhere, I passed a cop, and I was like, you're not supposed to be there. What you doing there? And he went past me the other way, and I slowed down immediately. I was like, all right, I need to take this more cautiously. I don't want to get pulled over. I've never been pulled over before. So I took a little chill pill. Guys. And he was fine. He went the other way. And so then some dude starts tailgating me, right? And I was like, dude, this guy sucks. But again, you know, look, I think all men have this where they have a crazily overhyped ego. You know, when you're just, okay, maybe this is just me. I doubt this is just me. You're like daydreaming, right? You're just thinking about unrealistic situations. Like if someone came and pointed a gun at you and was like, give me the keys to your car. And you're just standing there stone-faced like, nah, I'm not going to do that, bro. Like, obviously, you're going to get, and if that happened, you're going to give him the keys to your fucking car. But, you know, you want to imagine that you would be all Sigma male or whatever, that you'd be Andrew Tate about it and be like, it's bollocks, I'm not going to give you my car keys. Or however that guy talks. But yeah, so that same way that you really just think that you're kind of the GOAT in your head, I kind of thought I was the GOAT of driving in my head. So when this guy started tailgating me, I was like, oh, bro, you think you know these roads? You think you can outspeed me on these roads? Brother, you don't know who you're messing with. I'm literally the king. I speed every night. Like, you think you can outspeed me? And I started, like, just totally hyping myself up in my head. Like, this guy doesn't even know who he's messing with. He doesn't realize he's facing the king of whatever this is. Okay, I need you guys to clone. Where do all my clones go? Where are all my clones? Fellas, where did you go? What happened? But anyway, so, and I was just sitting there and I was hyping myself up about this. And I thought, you know what? If he's going to totally tailgate me, I'm going to show him what's up. I'm going to show him who he's messing with. And so I started taking some sick lines. Dude. I'm going in between the road, just fucking, and I'm speeding up to like 60. I'm going way too fast. And the second I start hitting these clips, boom, baby, I get lit up. Because it turns out the cop doubled back. I didn't know they thought of this strat. They doubled back, turned around, and then started tailgating me. So yeah, I got caught very easy. Like, I guess exactly what they wanted to happen is what happened. Because the second he got behind me and was tailgating me, I immediately was like, all right, I gotta go speed. I gotta show this guy what I'm made of. So yeah, I got caught very easily. And I was like, oh no. I did not have my license on me. I didn't have anything on me for a traffic stop. Because I had just started driving, mind you. I have no clue what's going on. like obviously I knew that it's not good to get pulled over, and I knew to pull over. I think that was a pretty sick thing to be like, all right, I should probably, pull my car over so I don't get arrested. But I didn't really know what to do. I didn't have my license on me. He's like, do you have the registration? To which I'm like, no. It was so bad. Thankfully, I think he noticed that I was like 17 and definitely clueless, because for one, he didn't even ask me, like, usually they try and get you with a, do you know why I pulled you over? It could have been maybe that he also had just caught me hitting clips in my car. So obviously it was like, he doesn't even need to bother. Obviously I know what he pulled me over for. But he was nice about it. He wasn't actually like nice as a person. He was very stoic, but he was nice enough to be like, all right, look, dude, I'm going to give you a warning. Don't drive it. Don't drive like that, bro. It's stupid. Don't drive like that. Next time you get caught, you're getting a ticket for like $300. And I was like, oh, $300? What do you think I am, made of money? But anyway, thankfully, he only gave me a warning, and I got off. I was very rattled. And so in these situations, there's like two types of people. There's the type of person who's going to be like, look at me. He caught me, but I'm invincible because I'm young, and he only gave me a warning. But I took it the other way, where I was like, dude, I'm so lucky he only gave me a warning. I should take this more seriously. So honestly, I'm very thankful he just gave me a warning, because I feel like that actually allowed me to, look at what I was doing and be like, all right, I need to really, really lock in here. Also, why aren't you healing up God? Okay. And the queen's gonna kill herself. That's great. I love when she does that. It's like my favorite thing she does. It's my favorite quality of the queen, is that she just on when she's having a bad day, she just goes and just goes inside of a ricochet cannon's entire range and just ends her life. Thank you, queen. I love you. But yeah, so you guys always say I pick the worst dialogue options in a situation, which, in a lot of other videos, like when I spilled this girl's fries and hot sauce all over her and told her happy birthday, I pick bad dialogue choices, and this is no exception, because after giving me the warning, I asked the police officer if he would take a selfie with me. And this dude was like clearly not having it. He was like, all right, dude. And so I took a photo with the cop, and I have that selfie still. And here's the selfie. And I think it's okay for me to share this, because I'm definitely going to block out his eyes or something, which maybe makes him look a little creepy or whatever. But look, dude, I'm not trying to get sued by this cop, because he looked kind of mean, dude. He definitely looked mean, but luckily for me, he was nice enough to just give me a warning. I used that white boy swagger on him. I was like, yo, bro, I didn't even know I couldn't speed that way. But yeah, that's the story of the very first time I got pulled over. I definitely was super scared. I did not take it good at all, but at least I only got a warning. And now I only drive the speed limit. I don't know if it's as a direct result of that. It might be, because, again, I don't play around. If I might go 5 over. Sometimes I go 5 over, I'm not going to lie. But at most 5 over. I'm never going more than that, because I know... Because I don't want to get pulled over. Am I that crazy for that? Is that insane? Is that insane? But yeah, there's my story for the day. I guess we'll throw some money into walls or something. Boom. Bang. I've actually done a lot of work on these walls. I only have 59 of them left. That's actually not that many. So yep, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to always give me advice in the comments, because I have no clue what I'm doing. But yeah, see you later.